So right now it's 3:30 a.m. and it's actually 3:50 a.m. And so I wanted to share with you kind of my plan the next 2 months. And I have been debating on whether or not I should. It's kind of bad, but I've been debating on like, do I even want to be in real estate? And yesterday I actually made a video when I was reflecting, and the big realization that I had is that I'm going to have to help people in some regard no matter what. And I'm going to have to provide something of value no matter what. Whether I do real estate, whether I do YouTube, whether I work a job, whether, whatever you do, you're going to have to provide some type of value. So that was my realization. And today I woke up at 3:50 or 3:30 a.m. and I'm going to be trying something these next 2 months, which is going to be basically saying no to everything and like being ruthless about like what is entering my environment. Because I feel like if you can control your environment, you can really control your success. And I kind of talked about this yesterday as well, but like what I realize is that the biggest, what I found for me personally is that the biggest influence on your success comes down to the influences in your life. And like influences can be specific people, like specific relationships, but influences can also be content as well. So like the content you're consuming, what is entering your environment, what is dictating, like what voices are influencing you. So like what voices in your relationships are influencing you, what voices in your environment are influencing you. Is it content? Is it social media? So anyways, it really got me to thinking that the like the things that have kind of wormholed my results in business to where I actually decided to get my real estate license in the first place last year. The thing that wormholed that and the thing that moved me forward was voices from content. And so, like, the influences that you look up to, you have to really vet out the information that you're accepting. A lot of people, a lot of people just take whatever they hear and just like believe everything they hear. It's like from your boss, from your parents, from school, from people in your environment. People just like take everything that everybody's saying and just like believe it without any sort of questioning. And I know it sounds maybe really bad, but I'm always like, if someone's trying to give me advice, I'm like, okay, what is their success in that specific area that they're trying to give me advice on? If, for example, someone was trying to give you marriage advice and like they were older than you may think like, oh, they're older than me, so therefore they know more than me. Well, you may want to actually question that a little bit further and think they're older than me, but do they have the type of like life that I want to live? Do they have the type of relationship that I actually want? like what is their success? What are their results? And me personally, I've always kind of had that mindset like if I'm going to take advice from you, then you better be very, very good at the thing that you're going to give me advice on. Otherwise, I'm not going to even entertain any ideas that you give me because I know that your advice is the way you think, and the way you think is why you have the results that you have. And so if your results are kind of mediocre and not that good, then why would I why would I adopt that advice and thinking? Because thinking gets you results. So I'm always really trying to ruthlessly find like successful people, and it's not just in making money or business, but it's also like relationships or, you know, I'm a man, so like it's in getting, you know, maybe women or like in that area of life. So I'm looking at who's really good at that and not just mediocre, who's really good. And then like, is there, like nowadays, there's content. There's like people share a lot of valuable stuff out there these days on the internet. And so, like, back then, you wouldn't be able to access like people that are really good at what they do. Like, you wouldn't be able to access the way they think, and they wouldn't be sharing their information like they do nowadays. Nowadays, people are very open to sharing their results and success because it's kind of online, like online is just so much more, I guess, like streamlined nowadays, and like you have YouTube, you have social media, like it's a lot more transparent, I feel like these days, and a lot less like filtered. But anyways, yeah, my point was that you have to be willing to be pretty ruthless about your environment. And so my plan these next 2 months are going to be to basically say no to everything. Say no to every opportunity, every like thing that isn't what I think will progress me in business or in my goal. And my goal is to progress in this YouTube channel and also progress in like my real estate business. And I've honestly been debating like what do I want to do with real estate? Like, do I still want to be a real estate agent? Do I still want to sell homes? Do I want to make YouTube videos? I'm trying to tie this all in together, and it's kind of hard. Like, do I want to use content as a way to market myself for real estate? Because I know that the best content that I've found is real estate, or the best content I found is just pure like educational value content, and it's really fun to make. Like if you can tell, like it's 3:59 and I'm already like 10 minutes into this video, and it's almost like a meditation, like talking, because you're really it's silent right now. But anyways, be willing to ruthlessly cut out things in your environment that won't move you to your goal. So don't be afraid to say no, and I will talk to you soon.